coming into El Paso, Texas from east going west, I-10. We're about 15 miles outside of El Paso, kind of in the suburbs. But what I wanted you to see, if you can, off to the left, the reason I've got the camera pointed that way, is the pollution. It's like a dome over the city, and it's coming mostly from Juarez, the twin city, El Paso and Juarez. Uh, Juarez is the largest Mexican border town on the Texas-Mexico border. I think it's around 2 million, and they still use charcoal and a lot of diesel. And they use charcoal for heating, cooking, and but yeah, that you get 2 million people doing that, you got a mess. But you can see the Franklin Mountains in the background. Looks like there's a haze. Well, there's no haze when you get 25 or 30 miles out of town, but right now we're in it, you know. And so we're coming in to El Paso, Texas, March the 6th, 2024. It's 10:35 a.m., but of course we're in Mountain Standard Time here in El Paso, so we go down an hour, okay? And my poor old body clock is just about shot. I'm going to move over into the middle lane because you get a lot of people merging into this interstate. But we're moving about 63 miles an hour. We're not going to slow anybody down, and we're averaging 22.5 miles to the gallon on this leg of the journey. I've been on the road about close to 4 hours now since I left Davis Mountain State Park. Gasoline here on the side of the interstate shows to be $2.99 a gallon. I topped off in Van Horn. I think it was like $3.10. And did I mind paying the difference? No, because I don't really want to jack around in El Paso, Texas, trying to find a gas station. All I want to do is get through here. I've got Google Maps going to help me get through, and because once you get through the downtown area, if that's the way we go, and I'm sure that's where she's going to take me. But once you get through the downtown area going towards Las Cruces, there's a couple little zigzags you got to make to get on the right road going to Columbus, New Mexico. So anyway, I'll straighten this up a little bit now and let you see what I see. Yeah, but again, this is El Paso, Texas. That's exit 35, whatever that means. Has there been any truck traffic on Interstate 10? You kidding me? I mean, right now it's not too bad. I don't know why, but this is a good time, pure accident, to come into El Paso. It's Wednesday morning, 10:37 a.m., and so we're kind of between the rush crowd in the morning and the lunch crowd, and start around 11:30 or so. So knock on wood, maybe it won't be too bad. But I've been through here one time when they had an accident on Interstate 10 right in the downtown area, and yeah, you're definitely stuck. So enjoy the ride. We'll let this go for quite a while. We'll make this a long video. Why? Why not? I'm not doing anything but driving. I've been doing it for a while here. So I'm looking forward to getting to Columbus and Pancho Villa State Park. Should be there, well, mountain time, probably 12:30. Another couple of hours. Yeah, the whole trip will be 6 hours minimum. And that's about as long as I want to drive, the speed limit sign there says 60. I'm going 60. See that guy passed me there? He had to be going 80. You know what I mean? And the reason I'm not in the right lane, if you see that line of cars fixing to merge in here, that's why I'm not there. And I'm watching Google Maps kind of out of one eye, being sure we got a straight blue line here. I don't want any surprises. There is a loop. You can get over that right lane and take Loop 375 and go all the way around. It's a little out of the way, but and I've done it to go to. If I was going to Alamogordo, New Mexico, I would take that loop. But since I'm going the other direction, it's kind of towards Deming. Where I'm going is south of Deming, 30 miles, south of Deming, New Mexico. Yeah, if the traffic's like this all the way through downtown, I'll be very, very, very happy. Look at this spaghetti bowl, man. You kidding me? It makes me dizzy to look at it. I mean, God almighty. Ah! But fortunately, I'm driving a Class B motorhome, 18 feet long, and not in a Class C motorhome, towing a vehicle behind me, worried about that thing having some problems, on and on and on, and not having a tow vehicle is fine with me. You know what I mean? Why am I 22.5 miles a gallon now? Am I complaining? No. Hell, I've got 469 miles of range now. I filled up at Van Horn, and that was 105 miles ago. So I had 574 miles of range, well, at my current miles per gallon. But yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? So we've driven from Van Horn to here, we've driven 106 miles and still have 469 miles of range. This thing has a 24-gallon tank. Well, it's not a knockoff for cruise control to drive this puppy. Yeah, I tell you, they talk about, self-driving vehicles, and, the EVs are going to have, Tesla's going to have this super self-driving thing. God damn, man. I think, and eventually we will. That's the direction we're headed. And whether we use gasoline cars or electric vehicles to get there, it's going that direction. It's going that direction. And I don't see any change. But I'd sure hate to come through this city with my hands folded in my lap, or even worse, in a vehicle that does not even have a steering wheel or a brake pedal. I mean, of course, that's me. I'm 78. I haven't lived in this era. I mean, the kids that are born today, they won't think anything about it. Or getting on an airplane with no pilot, no big deal. Yeah, but I promise you, I mean, even though they're making a lot of progress, and of course, Elon Musk says, of course, he's got his office now in Austin, Texas. He says that he lets his car drive him to the airport, and he doesn't even touch the steering wheel. Okay. I mean, and I'm sure he does, But there's so much software involved there, and so much electronics that in my opinion, one minor glitch, and you're in the ditch. Does that make sense? Or you're in a world of poo-poo. But again, it's just change. Get on, get off, or get out of the way, because it's coming. And I see all these trucks on the road, and they're trying to make them self-driving vehicles. I don't know. I think we got a long way to go. I don't think the truckers that I'm seeing now will have to worry about making retirement. I have seen several Teslas. I mean, there's one in front of us right now, that red car, and I've seen several of them here in El Paso. I think it's more, right now, it's more of a fad, and Elon Musk kind of took the world by storm, with Starlink and the Starship, or whatever they call it, it's shooting things off into space. And I think he got a lot of momentum, and that momentum is slowing down now dramatically. If you don't believe me, look at Tesla stock today, or any electric vehicle only stock. Well, I'm keeping up pretty good here, guys. Y'all proud of me? I'm proud of me. what I did before, I was about 20 miles out of town. I stopped, had a little break, fixed me a little snack, and peed, because you don't want to get caught here and have to pee, okay? Because number one, getting off of this thing is well, it's not too bad today, again, but sometimes it's like packed. You know, I couldn't take that exit if I wanted to. You know, we're rocking along here now at 65 light speed. Hang on to your hats, guys. But hell, we're averaging 22.6 now. Well, now that's showing gasoline over there at 3.23 a gallon, but it's cheaper. That's probably the most expensive place in town. Hell, that's Walmart. Jeez, how come I paid less than that in Van Horn? Huh? Maybe they just raised their price. I don't know. So on and on we go. It's going to start to get a little thicker down here, this traffic. But again, this is El Paso, Texas. Fella, if you're going to get over in this lane, get the hell over here, okay? What's the population of El Paso? I don't know, got to be close to 1 million, I guess. It's bigger than Brackettville. Hell, that Kmart over there shows 326 for regular unleaded. Huh. Glad I didn't wait to buy gas. I got it cheaper in Van Horn. Unbelievable. The world is just full of little surprises. You know, let me tell you, you wouldn't want to come through here in an RV, towing a vehicle, and have a flat on your tow vehicle. Or on anything. First of all, this is mild traffic compared to Austin, Texas, and San Antonio, Texas. Of course, again, everything is timing. 10:46 a.m. Wednesday morning. We're cool, thank you. Did I plan this? Kind of. You know, a lot of people don't realize that El Paso is Mountain Standard Time, not Central Standard Time, like the rest of Texas. Big military base here, Fort Bliss, Army base. There goes old Speedy Vato. In a hurry, boy. Go get him a blunt. Maybe he's got one now. Maybe that's why he's doing that. He's just going lane to lane, man. Obviously he knows where he is, I guess. Well, no, he went all the way off to the right, now he's back in again. But you know, the interesting thing about that is he's not going to gain that much. You know what I mean? He may gain in 10 miles. He may gain half a minute. You know what I mean? I mean, and as opposed to what I'm doing. We still got a ways to get downtown. We're not quite there yet. You see some tall buildings in downtown. You know, the climate in El Paso, actually, a lot of people, when they think of El Paso, their first thought is the heat. Well, it's not that bad in the summers here. It's like Alpine, Texas, Fort Davis, Texas, you know, very dry, very mild summers. You know, they get up 95 or so, but I doubt that they hit 100 here very often. Those are the Franklin Mountains you see in the backdrop there. We'll kind of go around them. And I believe this lane that I've chosen takes me all the way through and out. Google hasn't said anything yet, but she will in a little bit. There's just no easy way to get to Pancho Villa State Park from Texas without going through this. Do I like driving in traffic? Well, you know I do. Yeah, well, what you're seeing, those houses that you're seeing straight ahead that go up on the mountains there, that's Juarez. That's in Mexico. Yeah, the river's just right off to the left here. We're probably maybe 2 miles from the Rio Grande River off to the left. And then beyond that is all Juarez, Mexico. Downtown, we're about, it's like 2 miles. I did this video one time driving through El Paso, and I was playing the music, streets, El Paso City. Was that what it was playing? No, I was playing a country western song. I thought it was real cute. Well, it was. It was real cute. Didn't get monetized. Got a lot of views. Just didn't get monetized. They hit me with a copyright strike. And with YouTube, 3 strikes, you're out. I don't care how old it is. They don't drop off, after a few years. I got 1. Could I live without YouTube? I wouldn't want to, because it gives me a reason to get out of bed. I guess I could still do comment call, but I don't know if I don't even know if they let you post videos after that. But enough said. Don't worry about it. Stick with El Paso. Nighttime would find me in Rosie's Cantina. Rosie would dance, or something about music would play and Colina would whirl. Yeah, it was this old cowboy come out to chase his old girlfriend and ended up he shot a guy and then they ended up shooting him. We're doing all right, guys. Hang on. So far, even though it's, to me, a lot of traffic, it's not bumper to bumper. We're maintaining 63 miles an hour. I see, I watch webcams of big cities and stuff around the world, sometimes just have something to do. And without exception, I see the traffic jams, the people backed up in traffic, just sitting there, and I'm thinking, wow, I've done that. I lived in San Antonio for 8 years. And right after I graduated from college for a few years, and I commuted to downtown San Antonio to the Milan building, right downtown San Antonio. This trucker's got his blinker on. I'd love to let him move over, but dude, I'm fine. I didn't put you in that way. Oh, I see what's holding it. It's a construction crew, going slow. It's called Scorpion. They got a little parade here. They're all over Texas. I don't mean Scorpions, I mean that group. Okay, we want to go west, so we got to stay right where we are. Good. Off to the left, those buildings, that's downtown El Paso City. big Wells Fargo building. The fee bank. If you're a customer there, everything you do, there's a fee. And my little bank in Kingsland, Texas, they don't charge a fee for anything. You get free notary, free certified checks, cashier's checks. Pretty neat. And also, I can call them on the phone and transfer money over the phone. Couldn't do that with Wells Fargo. Got to go in. Got to go into a branch, $20 fee. So not too much farther, guys. We'll end this video once we get on the road to Columbus, New Mexico, which will be about 2 days. Which will be about 2 hours. No, I'm kidding. It shouldn't be more than, I'm guessing 15 minutes. Because we're through downtown. But if you could see off to the left, you would see Juarez, and the houses, you see a lot of pinks, blues, turquoise, yellows, houses. Very colorful. Okay, now it's not too much farther out here. We made a turn, I think. I am just totally surprised that gasoline prices are that high here. That really surprises me. Because usually when you get to El Paso, you can find some reasonably cheap gas, and I'm certainly not going to drive around looking for it. Yeah, I wished I could turn the video enough, but I'd have to hold it in my hand. But if you'd be able to see Juarez, Mexico, a lot of adobe buildings, cinder block buildings, homes, and right on the river. The river is basically dried up. You can walk across it, barely get your feet wet. Okay, we're doing all right. Hang on, baby. Hang on, Sloopy, hang on. Sloopy lives in a very bad part of town. Yep, hang on, Sloopy. We're going 66 miles an hour, guys. You hear me? 66. That's a new record. Let me see what Google's got. She's still moving, so I guess we're okay. Talk to me, girl. Talk to me. I'm amazed at how accurate that mapping system is. And another thing that I'm amazed about or interested in is whenever you go through the area where the time zones change, the time changes immediately on my phone. When you see the sign going west on Interstate 10 as you get towards El Paso, you'll see a sign that says you are now entering Mountain Standard Time. Right past that sign, your clock, all your electronic stuff will drop back 1 hour. Ain't that interesting? I just wonder how they do stuff like that. And if you go across into Mexico with your cell phone, it won't work unless you have a SIM card from them. How do they know I'm there? I didn't tell them. Ain't they got no manners? All right, babe, we're smoking along here, no complaints. We got through downtown, that's the bulk of it. Feel a little better right now. If you lived here in this traffic, like any other large city, then you know exactly where you're going and exactly where you need to exit. No problemo. There's a sign over there for a big building. It says indoor skydiving. That's what he says. That'd be interesting. Okay. It's going to tell me to do something here in a minute. Let's see what it says. It says 5.1 miles to Deseret Boulevard. 5 miles, and then I got to take an exit. So once I get done with that, guys, we'll end this. Yeah, we've had a nice drive across El Paso so far. No, quote, real traffic issues. So just remember, if you want to get across El Paso downtown with minimal slowdown, Wednesday morning around 10:30 to 11 is not a bad time. I tell you, these little overpasses and things like this. I was in the Dallas area. I was actually staying in Alvarado, Texas, working Fort Worth, Dallas area, checking pipeline stuff way back when. And I'm telling you, those spaghetti, they're worse now. But the spaghetti bowl there used to get me. And there was one that you went up into the ozone or the troposphere to get, went way up there. Jeez, man. Get a little vertigo at that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rope and tie and brand them. Don't try to understand them. 3.3 miles to turn. Can you imagine how much technology that is? As I'm driving down the road, this thing knows exactly where I am. Crazy, man. We talk about artificial intelligence in the future. We're inundated with it now. I mean, we don't have to wait for it, it's here. While we were waiting for it, it passed us. Okay, so just remember, stay in that lane I showed you, and you can go all the way through El Paso and never change lanes. You can follow this all the way to Las Cruces. You sure can. And what you can do is stay on Interstate 10 and you come to a big fork in the road out there a little ways. And if you want to go west, follow left. If you want to go north, go straight, go to I-20, stay on I-25, and you're good to go. We're not far, guys. Hang with me. There's a gas station over there, but it's $3.49. Well,
in 2 miles, take the exit toward North Desert Boulevard.
Okay, boss. Ain't she just a little sweetheart sometimes? Sometimes. You hear that, Amy? Expect lane closures. Well, we may make it. We got 1.7 miles to my exit, and then we're off of Interstate 10. And then we get on the ocean road, is what I call it. It's like driving in the bottom of the ocean, and you just go up and down and up and down. Whee! Yep, I'm gonna stay in this lane. I ain't passing nobody. No how, no way. Why? Because I got 1.3 miles to my exit, and I ain't taking no chances. Actually, 1.1 and counting. We're going 56, so I'm not complaining about that. That's my usual speed anyway. It occurred to me that if you had a motorhome of any type, Class A, the big old good ones, and the chassis is, say, a whatever chassis, Chevy, Ford, whatever they come out with, you ain't going to get that thing worked on at Chevy or Ford. I don't know. You'd be lucky to find somebody. Because even with this thing, the dealer in, where was it? Alamogordo, they wouldn't, no way. I had to go all the way back to Del Rio, Texas. Now we're stopping, and guess what? We're 3/10 of a mile from my exit, and it stops. Murphy's Law, Murphy's Law. Are you kidding me? Come on. We're 3/10 of a mile. Ain't you got no manners? I mean, we're coming almost to a dead stop here. Yeah, that 2/10 of a mile. I mean, I could get out and walk to the exit. That is too funny. You know, you go through all that traffic and hassle and and I see the traffic backed up at my exit, and I have no clue why. Because it certainly is not that popular an exit. Not everybody's going to Pancho Villa State Park. Well, yeah, see, if I'd have pulled out to go around that guy, guess what? I'd been stuck out there. Patience, patience, patience.
In 600 feet, take the exit toward North Desert Boulevard.
If I can get there, I will, honey. I'm trying. I got a dump truck in front of me. I mean, everybody is taking this exit. I mean,
take the exit toward North Desert Boulevard, then keep right at the fork.
The old fork, huh? Wonder why there's never a spoon in the road. Take a right at the spoon. You never hear that. Or the knife.
Keep right at the fork.
Keep right at the fork. Keep right at the fork. There ain't no...
Continue on North Desert Boulevard for 3/4 of a mile.
First of all, there wasn't no fork. Well, I'm staying behind this dump truck right now because I know I got to go left. Yeah, and how far? It's not that far, I don't think. 7/10 of a mile. Oh, I see it. They got me pegged here now. Let's move over. Yeah, if they ever get you hemmed in, nobody's gonna let you move over. Look at that traffic jam on Interstate 10 right there. Boy, did I just get lucky. I mean, it is backed up. Well, they got some construction up there. Man, oh man, we dodged a bullet there, even though we had to go slow for a little bit. That line of cars goes for, sheesh. Good God, I bet it goes 20 miles. So I am not complaining. Are y'all enjoying this video? Well, this is live, guys. This is real. Yeah, I'm going to end it now because we're going to be in corny traffic for a while. But, well, wait a minute. It's moving. Moving. Guys, what do you think? Well, let's see. I got to take a left. Get going, Musty. Hell, he's giving you a break here. I've only got to go 2/10 of a mile to take a left. Well, hell, hang on. We'll go. Maybe, baby. Okay, now this is the trick.
In 600 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Texas 178 West Aircraft Road.
Ah, here you the left 2 lanes. Well, I'm using the left. See, what happened to me here is when I get up here and take a left, then I'll probably be in the turn lane. Well, I don't care. Anyway, where we go right by, it's called Santa Teresa Port of Entry. And they got all kind of warehouses there, man, for stuff coming in from Mexico and other places, I guess. But, man, it's huge. You wouldn't believe the stuff they got there, man. I mean, we do a lot of stuff between...
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Texas 178 West Aircraft Road.
See, I can't hardly see the light for this guy in front of me. Okay, now I got to get in the lane.
Continue for 9 miles.
Okay, I'm going to continue for 9 miles. I ain't going to get rid of this dump truck. It's $2.84 here at Speedway for regular unleaded. Is that a difference? Unbelievable, man. How would I have known that? I wouldn't have. Okay, so now we go 9.3 miles on this road right here to something and turn right. And the traffic thins out a little after we get to this red light down here. Well, wait a minute, a red light. Let's go, Rusty. I'm going to get away from old Dumpy. I don't know what the speed limit is. I'll probably find out the hard way. Okay, dudes. We are out here in the open air now. And it's smooth sailing, sailing. Da 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 da. I don't know how it goes. So now we're going 56 miles an hour. We're on Highway 178. And you know, this road, if you look on the map, is real close to Mexico. Real close. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to go all the way to that intersection. Enough said. Thumbs up. Where is it? Thumb. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link, please. And drink plenty of water. Stretch, walk. And you'll hear more about Pancho Villa and all kinds of stuff. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Your way. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.